LeLe back with another video. Car talk with LeLe on a rainy Tuesday. Lies, cheat, and deceit. Oh my! That's the trying to see. I had wrote some notes. There you go. I wrote some notes down. Lies, cheat, and deceit. Oh my! Lies, cheat, and deceit. Oh my! Car talk with LeLe. Happy rainy. Turned up on a Tuesday. Got a lot to talk about in a short amount of time because I'm off to work. I had stopped at the little convenience store here to grab some Lotto and a little Coca-Cola. So y'all just gonna block me. Y'all see I'm trying to come out, but y'all just gonna block me. But I'm finna show you. Make sure I don't get popped off in these streets. Okay, we on our way. So first things first, want to wish all the nurses and the teachers a happy Nurses Week. I think the Teachers Appreciation was last week and this week. Happy Teacher Appreciation. We love you and we thank you for the work, all the work that you do. We appreciate you nurses and teachers because you are important. Next on the list, so congratulations goes out to MC Light. Honey, she is in love. She just got engaged at the age of 46. MC Light has finally found the love of her life. She is happy, and she said put God first and continue to work hard, and you will find your love too. Apparently this is a guy she met online, but I'm sure she was not on Plenty of Fish or Black People Meet, honey. She might have been one on those exclusive online dating sites. But yeah, she found love, y'all. So it's been on the internet. I saw it when I came across the article in Facebook because at one point they was like trying to get her as a lesbian, you know, because I guess people assume when you don't see nobody, no man, they'll assume you a lesbian. And they was talking about she has been rumored to been leaked with Tashina Arnold. I'm like, I thought Tashina Arnold at one point was married and had a daughter, but okay. But anyway, check that article out if you come across it. As you all have seen the Housewives of Atlanta, we finally seen the mess affair that they've been trying to tease us with for the past 3 weeks. And it was like we've been so used to just seeing the damn previews. When it actually got down to the reality of it, it was just like, wow. So Phaedra is the one that had put the rumor out about the Candy and Todd wanting to drug Portia. So that's how the outburst started. And yeah, you see the Portia doing the crying. I know Candy's upset because nobody want to be labeled as a rapist. You know, nobody want to be labeled as being involved with drug or somebody. And like Candy said, she don't even drink. And I know that Candy really is not a drinker. You know, you might have seen her sip some champagne or something, but she's really not a drinker. She never has been. So that's been cleared up. So we know Phaedra is the culprit now. And apparently she has been fired from the Housewives of Atlanta franchise. I'm sure what it was. They were saying she's gone. You know, earlier they were saying she's gone, but now people are saying she has been fired with the lies and the deceit and the cheat. I used to like Phaedra. Phaedra was one of my favorites at one point because I thought she was just a little Southern belle trying to get a husband, trying to have her kids, and she has turned out into being a big mess affair. Now, looking at the Housewives of Atlanta, the 4 parts, and apparently there's going to be like a secret part next week. They were saying that it wasn't needed. I agree, it was not needed. They could have just made that a 2-part series and call it wonderful because it really wasn't necessary to do all that. So moving on, Mimi Foss from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has put a restraining order out on Jocelyn in regards to her daughter. You all know back when that Jocelyn was putting out false allegations that Stevie J was molesting little Eva. So why would you put your turning signal on at the last second. It's raining out here. We don't have time for no mishaps. And if people paid attention, this sign says no turning between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. and it's only 8:22. So that means you really don't be supposed to turn to the left. They need to probably put a big old sign up saying no turning left between 7 a.m. through 9 a.m. But people don't read. They just don't read. Anyway, sorry. Getting back to my camera acting up a little bit today. So getting back to that. Yeah, Mimi had put a restraining order out against Jocelyn for her daughter, Eva, because she had said that Stevie J was molesting Eva. That's nasty, gross, disgusting. And, you know, Stevie J is like, he like grown-ass women. He ain't, and why would he touch his own flesh and blood? Even though there are nasty-ass daddies out there that have touched on their daughters. But, yeah. So anyway, she has a restraining order against Jocelyn, but they claim Jocelyn has turned over a new leaf since she's been a mama. So hopefully she's getting better with that. Like wine, hopefully she's getting better with time. Papoose, there was allegations out that Papoose had got some groupie girl pregnant. That turns out to be false. Because you know he's all about Remy right now, and you know Remy was trying to get pregnant at one point, or she was pregnant at one point, but Papoose took it a step further. Okay, it's out that it was false, but Papoose took it a little bit too far, and then he gonna talk about something. Do you see how she looked? Would I really get down with somebody like that? Saying the girl was ugly, and I'm like, Papoose, you ain't no damn supermodel. Let's just keep it real. You look funny. You is not a supermodel, Papoose. I'm just being real. So that allegation was cleared up. That was false. Papoose do not have another woman out here in the streets pregnant. Church fight. Oh my God. I was watching YouTube, and James I love James Cardwell because I know whatever he gonna put out is gonna be good. So anyway, he was talking. He has this segment that he has in My Travel that's talk about, you know, certain events that take place. Don't tell me it's another car. Oh my God, another car accident in that car. Both them cars. You got to be careful when you're driving in the rain, people. Them cars. I think, is that a luxury car? Oh damn, the airbag came out. No, that's just a Honda. I said, is that a luxury car that got jacked up like that? But it's a Honda. But yeah, that's why you can't be out here fooling in the rain, y'all. Because like before I got on the camera, when I was driving to the little convenience store, this Cadillac tried to speed up on me. I'm like, that's all it takes for you to speed up on me. You hit your brakes wrong, and then you come collided up in front of, in the back of my car. But anyway, the Alec church fight. Okay, so back to James Cardwell. So there's a story out about a church brawl. It was a brawl that took place at a church in what's that? Macon, Georgia. Is it Macon, Georgia? And apparently there's a pastor out here who was counseling a couple who was having marital problems. That's what, you know, part of the pastor's work. He counseled. He only spread the word of gospel. He also counsels. So he was counseling this married couple, and come to find out that the pastor ended up starting messing around with the wife. Okay, so the husband got a hold of this info, and he got a hold of his wife's phone. So he was texting the pastor back like he was her, and he somehow lured the pastor to his house and pulled out a shotgun on him. But, of course, he didn't get shot. Then, this same pastor went around saying he was a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. So, he claiming he the bros, right? But that turns out to be a lie. You know, you can't, you know, we're going to find out. So, first of all, we're going to find, I got some in my teeth. We're going to find out. That's the thing. You cannot lie on being in a Black Greek organization, because somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, and somebody's connected to the Nationals, or we just going to call the Nationals ourselves and find out. You can't lie on that, because we're going to back check who you know. Because when every time I tell people I came through Springfield, Spring 2006, New Omicron Omega chapter. First they gonna say, oh, you know Paula, you know so-and-so, you know, hey, Ava and them. Ava, you know Pat. I was like, you know Paula. I said, yeah, Paula was our membership chair. Paula was the one who brought us into the fold. So, you know, everybody gonna connect. And then you know what they're going to do? They're going to go back and they're going to call Paula. Yeah, I met Spring 06. Oh, that's Lisa? Yeah. Miss Congeniality number 9. On the line of the lovely pink lady, Spring 2006. Yeah, see, they're going to come. They're going to come they're going to come for me. They're going to come and they're going to double check with Paula to make sure. Or Pam. Did I say Paula? Pam. I said Paula. Pam, y'all know it's early in the morning. Pam, sorry, it's Pam. But yeah, they gonna come. They gonna check with Pam. Pam gonna come back and say, yeah, she legit, and then you move on. So we check up on people. So apparently he's not a member. It's been put out. He's a perp. The pastor is purpose. So in addition to that, there was a other series of events that took place, and the church had enough. So they pulled together a meeting to vote the pastor out. That's what churches do. It's really the church that hires the pastors, and it's the church that fires the pastor, the governing bodies of the church. So they had called this meeting to vote the pastor out, and somehow the pastor and somebody from the board got to swinging. The pastor swing on one of the board members, who probably was the deacon, because you know the board usually consists of some deacons. So he probably hit the deacon, and then all hell just broke loose. So you just see the video. I saw the video. You might can Google it, look it up on YouTube. But it just like people just start swinging and going at it. And this is in the church house, y'all. You cannot be out here playing with God. That's not of Christ. Not of Christ at all. You cannot be out here playing with God like that. So I mean, it was a real brawl. And then they was talking about somehow, well, James Carter said how the church was going against the gays, but when it comes to other sin, he's saying it ain't as intense. So, yeah. But we're going to go ahead and move on with that anyway. But yeah, check that out. That was a real brawl in Macon, Georgia. I want to say Macon, Georgia. Okay, moving on. So Coach is buying Kate Spade. I want to say $2.4 billion. I believe Coach had also bought like a shoe company as well, but Coach is taking over buying Kate Spade out. I don't know how that's going to work. Are they going to discontinue Kate Spade, or is the price going to get cheaper? I hope they mark the bags down. I like some of the Kate Spade bags and stuff, and I got a Kate Spade charger, so I hope they do mark some down, go on clearance for a sale. But yeah, last but not least, got to hit the politics button. You know, just not fitting if you don't got no politics involved. So apparently the House of Representatives has passed a plan that will replace the Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act. I'm a little indifferent with that, because I know there's several people I know that is really benefiting from the Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. There's quite a bit of people I know that is using that plan, and it has really worked in their favor to get their health care coverage. So I'm kind of indifferent about that. I keep telling people we're going to end up going to Canada we got a better insurance set up. But yeah, so all the shows look like they don't went off for the season. I think Greenleaf is off for the season. They're scheduled to come back in August. So we got to see if Creepy Mac is dead. We got to see is Kevin gonna fall in love with this boy, because if you saw the last Greenleaf, Kevin and the lawyer dude was about to start getting it cracking. Zora, they call it Sport. They call her Dora. Who's that? That is who's the couple? Random TV reviews. Lynette and Stanley, they call Dora the weed explorer. You know, she had a Tina and Ike moment when she was at the studio, but he didn't necessarily hit her, but he did go off on her. So And then poor little Sophia, trying to do the right thing, came and picked her up. So I think that's it, y'all. That's it. It was a lot of stuff to cover. But yeah, I mean, yeah, happy for MC. Like, Phaedra is a mess. It's like all her. Told y'all 2017 is the year of exposing truths. I told y'all, and I feel like Phaedra, but it's just finally getting exposed for the fraud that she is. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I watched the Mama Show on VH1. Yes, let's talk about that real quick. The Hey Mama, the Mother's Day special they had on VH1 last night. Now, DJ Khaled, he did a nice tribute to his fiance, who is also the mother of his child, and he brought out Jodeci to sing "Forever My Lady." First of all, where the rest of the Jodeci at? It was only two of them, Casey and what was that? The Dylan, what was that? Dylan, Devin, or whoever the hell. It was only two, and they had a backup singer. They sound pretty good. But the thing about JoJo was he just started wilding out. And he went up to hug Mary J. Blige's mama. You know, he used to date Mary J. Blige back in the day. And then he hugged her and he said, "If I ever lose you," pointing to Mary J. Blige, and like ran off because you know they used to date. Then he went and he was patting Anthony Anderson mama on the head. No, she had a wig on here. That damn wig, the way he was patting it could have fell off. And then, yeah, he was just, moving through the aisles like he was a minister. I mean, he sounded great. It's like his voice came back. He looks, he looks decent. So the voice is there. But it was just, he was kind of wilding out. I mean, they sound good, but he was kind of wilding out on the people at the demo. But it was a good tribute. My mama called me, "You watching this?" I said, "Yeah, I want to go to something like this." Well, Mama, we ain't no celebrity people. I mean, maybe we could have just been in the audience kicking it, but overall, that was good. But I think Casey Hill, he regret losing Mary J. I would too, because she's just a phenomenal woman. So that is it. That is all. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, thanks for stopping by. Peace.